in a day with Inside the Cave.
This is really dirt sheet-esque. There's a new study that determines which race of women have the tightest vaginas. And since we have International D on, I think this will be something International D. I want to know what you think about this. Yes, there's a new study that determines which race of women have the tightest vaginas. Now, who do you guys think have the tightest vaginas? Black, Latina, or white? Those are your options. Kat, who you think got the tightest vaginas?
I'm so partial to this. I can't tell you anything other than vagina.
Hey man, you sound quiet. They got with CBS that bullshit.
I'm sorry. Do you, CB? You got me lost on that one too. How are we supposed to make that determination? Especially for, are you asking us this because it's something you definitely couldn't answer?
Well, no, I seen this on Media Takeout, and they're basically saying Caucasian women tend to have a longer vagina. Hispanics tend to have a larger,
a long vagina.
A long vagina, yeah. They have a long vagina.
That tickled me. A long vagina.
Hispanic women tend to have a larger vagina, and African American women tend to overall have the smallest, tightest vagina. So D, I know you haven't slept with an African American woman in a long time, but it sounds like all us guys who get a chance to sleep with African American women are getting the best pussy. What do you think about that, brother?
Hey, I think y'all niggas paying for it, so enjoy it.
So hey, I want to give a shout out to our African American co-host Kat and her tight vagina. Now I haven't.
No comment.
I was gonna say something jazzy, but you know what? If the science says it, if it's for science, then it's gotta be true.
Yeah, and I just want to go on record because I know we have a lot of marks out here. I haven't experienced Kat's vagina. I'm just going by what the paper says. Media Takeout says that African American women have tight vaginas. Kat happens to be an African American woman, and so I'm gonna go off a limb and say she has a tight vagina. So shout out to Kat.
Again, I can't compare. It's not like I can go, the vaginas I've seen. Like I can't even give that much of detail about it. But
that's a loaded question.
I can believe it though. I can believe it if I can, go further. I can believe that African American women have the tightest vaginas. I could believe that.
Okay.
I happen to believe that Asians got the tightest vaginas.
No,
they just do it with their legs closed. Big ups to my Fire Stick. I'm learning so much. The ones that
Asian chick I had sex with, her legs weren't closed.
No, I'm talking about like the Chinese porn. It's really interesting because like they're very like close together. Like they're very like near each other. Like it looks definitely different from other people having sex. It's interesting. If you ask them.
You know what? I don't think it has anything to do with race or anything like that. I think it has to do with the body and the different shapes of bodies or whatever that the woman may have and the way the body is built. And to be honest, if anybody ever say that all pussies are the same, that's false.
That is false.
Get out of here. Really? Now you're teaching me something. Are you serious? Like you just figure you stick it in one, you stick it in all, right?
I don't know. If you think that, then why don't we just stick with one vagina? Why we gotta hop around if they all the same? That's some bullshit.
Because like most animals in the wild, you guys can't get enough, and it's so readily available. They're giving it away.
All vaginas are not created equal.
Tell us how you really feel, Joe. Oh man. Well, I just want to give one more shout out to Kat and her tight vagina.
Just shut your face. Shut your mouth.
And Kat, we've already asked you heels on and heels off and stuff like that.
Look, listen to me. Okay, one day I'd like to have a fucking picket fence and have a fucking martini in my hands and a gorgeous man and a dog and live a happy life. And you're gonna ruin it for me, okay? If I never find a husband, I'm blaming it on you.
Oh man, marriage is overrated, Kat. Everybody, you don't want to be married. You don't want to. It's overrated. You don't want to be it.
Kat, don't become one of them.
What or what?
You're so free and open right now, and you know you got your own opinions and stuff. As soon as you become one of them, then you become, you lose. You got balls. You got more balls than half niggas in this cave right now. So as soon as you get married, you gonna lose them.
Cat, she doesn't have balls. She has a tight vagina, and she should share that tight vagina with everybody.
I swear to God.
She should share that tight vagina with everybody. And I'm gonna post this on our Twitter and Facebook page if you guys think I'm joking. But
I cannot believe I'm listening to CB tell me about Cat's vagina right now.
Yeah, right. Like, isn't he ridiculous?
Well, this is what it says, man. I'm just going by the report.
You want your wife to write another letter to the show?
My wife doesn't. My wife hasn't wrote a letter into this show. My wife actually supports me on this show, and I'm just doing research. All right, and I'm telling you what the internet says. And according to Joe Dirt, the internet is always right. And I'm just telling you that it says African American women have tight vaginas. So I want to give a shout out to all the African American women with tight vaginas.
How did they do this study? How did they conduct the study?
I'll tell you what. I'll post a link and I'll let you guys read it, and we'll talk more about it, brother. Okay.
Back in the